Hello, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Julie.
Now we're going to do a how to play and playthrough of Loose Caboose, the off-the-rails card game, which is for 2 to 4 players, takes about 20 minutes, and it's ages 6 and up. This is a gamewright game where it's a push your luck, hand management, where you're trying to score the least points. Here's the different types of cards you'll have. These represent the tracks, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And when you lay down cards, that will tell you how many dice you're going to roll. And you can only lay down cards of the same type. So you can lay down a bunch of 4s or a bunch of 2s or 3s, but it will show you how many dice you roll. If you lay down a 2 with a broken track, this means that if the caboose lands on it or passes over it, you're going to take a card from the back of the rail and bank it. So, for instance, this 3 would be banked and you won't be able to discard it. I'll explain that in a minute. But I just wanted to show you the different types of cards. So you're going to have the whole deck here. And in a 2-player game, you're going to get rid of 13 cards. Now, there's 4 of those broken tracks in the game. And the turn order is pretty easy. You're either going to add a track and move the caboose, or you're going to pass. And if you pass, you'll keep the card that you draw. The game will end when the deck runs out. Each player will get 2 cards, and we're going to play open. Now, when you do play cards, you can play tracks of the same number. So if this was my hand, I could play both those 3s, for instance. Any cards that you have left in your hand will go add to your score pile. And you don't want to have cards in your pile. You want to avoid getting cards. When you set up the game, you reveal 3 cards. And you lay out the track as best you can without creating a loop or overlapping them. And you put the caboose in the middle. So let me show you that. So you can't overlap, as you see there with the red X's, or create a loop. At the beginning of each player's turn, you're going to draw a card. So you always add a card to your hand. Now, I could pass, and if I pass, the caboose will go 1 space if it can, and I will take a card from the back of the rail line. Now, this would be 4 points. It would be placed face up. And then Julie would go. I could also add track, which is what I will do. And I can add cards of the same number. I can add a 2, for instance. So I can play as many 3s as I have. And there's no hand limit. So now I'm going to roll as many dice as the number on the cards that I played. So since I played 3 tracks with 3s on it, I'm going to roll 3 dice. The dice have wheels on it. This shows you how many tracks you will move. There are 3 1s, 2 blanks, and a 2 on each die. And if the caboose can't move the full length, I will be taking cards from the back of the line. So I'm going 4. Oops. 1, 2, 3. I have 1 wheel that I can move on, so the caboose goes off the track, so I take the card from the back of the line. Now, the only other rule that you need to keep track of here is that sometimes it's okay to take tracks if you can create pairs. So let's say, for instance, on this play here, I'm going to find a 4 and I'll reshuffle. Say I already had a 4. And I take this 4. Well, anytime that you create pairs in your score pile, you can eliminate those 2 cards. So sometimes you pass on purpose to take that card at the back of the line, just so you can get rid of something in your score pile. Okay, so let's play so you can get a feel for how this all works. I have to take this card because I couldn't move the full length. Now Julie grabs a card. Now we're playing open-handed. Normally you wouldn't know. Now Julie can only play a 1, 2, or 3, or she can not play anything, and she can't move the caboose, but she would take the 2 if she passes. But she's going to play the 1. And she'll roll 1 die because she played a card with a 1 on it. Okay, so now here I go. I can play these 2 2s, which I will. The only problem is, though, if I don't roll well and I pass, well, in this case I can't pass it because there's no track ahead. But if I land on this, I'm going to take a card from the back of the line and I'll have to bank it. I won't be able to discard this 2. All right, so I'm going to roll 2 dice because I played 2s. I only moved 1, so this is good for me. This means that Julie might have to land on that or pass it and then bank a card. So it's Julie's turn, and I have no cards in my hand right now. And remember, at the end of the game, when the deck runs out, any cards that you've been holding have to go into your score pile.
Now what happens again if I cross that?
You will take this
That two.
2 and have to bank it.
Okay.
You going to play 2 3s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Will you help me, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's go like that. It's fine.
Okay.
And we'll just move the cards. This game does take up more space than you'd think. 1, 2, 3. So this is where we're going to keep track that Julie spent those cards. Immediately she has to bank this.
Yeah.
So this card's going to go right here. And she has to, what was the other card right here? The other die was right here. So she went over that 2. She banked the card at the back line. Now she's going off the rails and she has to take another card. So now she has a 1 on top and she has a card that she can't get rid of on the bottom. Okay, now I go. I only have 1 card. I have a 4. Well, I'm not going to play that. So unfortunately, I'm going to take this 3. The caboose can't go any further. So anytime you pass, the caboose tries to go 1 tile. In this case, it can't. But I will take a card at the back of the line. So now I'm moving the track so we can see it. So I passed and took that 3. Part of the strategy here is I'm going to try to take the next 3 and try to get rid of it. If Julie doesn't do it first. Okay, so Julie has a 2 and a 3. Okay. What are you doing? So you passed.
Yeah.
And so you added a 3 to the line. So Julie just took 3 points. She's denying me the ability to get rid of that 3. All right, so now I go. I will play the 1. Hopefully I don't roll a 2. Just stay there. I'm done. You got to draw a card.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You're going to play a 2. Okay. So you got to roll 2 dice.
Yeah.
All right, you're safe. You didn't have to take any cards from the back of the line. I draw. Wow, another broken track. I'll just pass and take the 1.
Okay.
The caboose can't move ahead. Regardless, I still take a 1. I still take the card at the back of the track. You could play 2 3s and try to get rid of them, but they're going to be rolling 3 dice.
I know, it's scary. I think I'll do the 1.
Okay. All right, you're okay. I draw. 2 4s, huh? So I'll play the 1. I'm probably going to have to, I'll bank that 2 if I land. So a 2 is not too bad.
No.
All right, well, I take the 2 and I have to bank it. And that's because I landed on the broken track.
That's not bad, honey.
It could be worse.
That's right.
I'm trying to get more 4s. So you're going to play that too?
Yeah.
All right, you're rolling 2 dice. Oh, you got lucky. I'll play the 2 since you didn't move.
Yeah, that's what I would do too.
All right.
Wow, look at you, lucky pants.
Yeah, that was luck. So I didn't have to move the caboose. Why don't you show what you got?
I got a 1, but I'm going to play.
The 2 3s? Yeah, I would
Yeah.
too. The reason why I'd say for Julie is that she has all this track ahead of her. So even though she's going to be rolling 3 dice, she has a better chance of not going off the rails. See? 1, 2, 3. So you did well.
Thank you, honey.
Okay, I'll play the 2.
Nice.
All right, luck. Again, you can't look at what's in the draw pile, but you can see how many cards are left.
I don't think I want to play that 4 yet.
So there is one minor rule at the end of the game. If there's not enough tracks at the back of the line, when the last person draws the card. So the last person draws a card and the deck is depleted. But then there's not many cards in the back of the line. The only time you'd reshuffle is if they have to take more cards than are available at the back of the line to complete their penalty. You know, their
Okay.
their derail. Okay. A 1. There's a 2 at the back of the line.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm going to go for it.
All right. You do both your 4s?
Yeah. Well,
You got this.
I got to move this down.
All right, love. I'm going to have you do it. My hands shake too much to help. It'd be a really messy, messy track.
It's okay. So it happens when you get older. Medical things happen to you.
Yeah. Starting in my 40s and
All right, here we go. I got to roll 4 because I played. So I could roll really bad here and take
you're
a
going to
bunch
roll
of cards.
good. You're going to roll good. See?
I did. And hopefully you get on the broken track. You got 4s too. You can play both of them and hope you don't roll bad.
And then I'd have to take that 2.
Yeah.
You know what? It's just a 2.
Okay, now here's the deal. I'm going to redo this. They're all 4s. I'm going to make sure the broken track is the next one. See, it doesn't matter as long as the broken track is the second one. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're right there. Now I got to shift this.
Yeah, I take this 2.
No. Oh yeah, you do. That's right.
And
No.
I bank it because I cross
Yeah, you cross it. You have to do. What did you take? A 2?
a 2.
Okay. You know what? I'm glad you were paying attention. I was so concerned about moving the track. The reason why Julie took this is because she passed over that.
Yep.
So
And I
you
have
get-
2 bank cards they cannot get rid of.
Exactly. And that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good game design right there.
Yeah.
To make it so that you can't avoid certain, a penalty like that.
Yeah, I don't mind. At least I got rid of the 4s. So, because at the end of the game, you have to keep what's in your hand, right?
Yes.
Yeah, see? So, just got rid of
Okay.
8 points.
There we go. I'm drawing.
Okay.
Here's
What'd you
my-
get, baby?
Here's my pile.
Oh, 3. Okay.
I'll do the 1.
All right, love. Nice. Okay, I have no cards. This is my card. A 2, huh? Oh, I'm going to bank it. Yeah, I can take that and get rid of that, right?
Yeah, so the caboose would move 1 if it could. You're passing, so you take the card at the end of the line, and because she has a pair of 3s. Now, let's say she rolled and she had to take these 2 3s. She rolled bad, okay? She didn't pass. And if she did something like this, you only get rid of pairs. You don't get rid of a sequence of cards. So I just want to make sure that's explained.
Okay.
All right, so those are gone. That was good to get rid of
That was
points.
good.
Okay, here I go. Again on my own.
What'd you
Okay.
get, love? Oh, a 2.
All right, I'll play the 2.
Okay, baby.
I'm just going to have to do this.
Even though you're not supposed to.
Yeah, it's because, it's getting annoying trying to move things all the time.
We just wanted to make sure you guys could see everything. That's why.
Yeah. All right, so I'm rolling 2 dice.
All right, babe. Uh-oh.
Okay, 1, I used it, but I got to take the last 2. I take the 3 and then the 1. Too bad the 1 wasn't first. I could have
Darn
gotten rid of
it.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, your turn.
Oh, that stinks, honey. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Ooh, sorry. Oh, I got a 3, huh?
Let me move this. I'm going to make the track. I'm going to remake it so that we can fit things better.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm going to try the 2,
Okay.
please.
All right, well, you roll 2 dice.
Oh, darn.
3.
Yeah.
1. You use, hang on. honey.
Oh, sorry.
You used the 2 die. I used the 1 die. Okay, she put the 2 on your pile, and you
Take
put the 1.
Oh, darn.
So unfortunately, it didn't go
That's all right.
the order that you wanted it to
It's
go in.
okay.
A 4. Well, that's nice. Okay, I'm gonna pass because look, I take the last card, and I get rid of my pair of 1s.
Good job, sweetie.
All right, your turn.
All right.
Remember, just because I pass, yeah, I got more cards in my hand, but if the game ends, I got to put them in my score pile, and you don't want points.
3.
We can play the 2 3s and go for it.
You know what? What the heck? Can you help me, please?
I believed your deadly eyes. You just got lucky.
Little dock in there.
You're a devil in disguise.
Everyone needs a little docking in for their Friday.
Yeah, if anybody, not many people know that band. See, you can't do that because it'd be overlapping.
Right. So you have to pick another card.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. You can't do that.
In this case, the way the track is...
You're going to have to pass.
I have to... Like, well, see, that's
no, you can't do that either.
I will pass.
Yeah. Darn.
You know, I would just turn it this way. Because you're going to get screwed up, too.
That's fine.
But I pass.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm going to pass
take the card
anyway.
back.
Yeah. Because you're going to run into the same problem.
You know what?
I don't mind passing.
I'm going to try it.
Okay, 3 dice. Here you go. Wow.
Whew. Lucky.
I will pass so I can get rid of these 2s. Your turn.
Okay, baby doll. Oh, 4. Oh, yuck.
Yeah. You got 1 card, but it's a 4.
I'm going to pass. I'll just take the 3.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just too scared. I've been pretty daring most of this game. I think I'm just going to play it cool right now. I think I have more points than you do. I don't want to add to it if I can't help it.
I don't know if you do. Here's my stuff.
What are those over there, sweetie?
These are discards.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I have 2 3s.
Do it.
I better start.
Yeah.
Do it. It's not the Jedi way. Do it. All right, so I'm going to roll 3 dice.
Good luck. Oh, man.
I take the back one. I get a 3. Oh, but look at that.
Very nice.
I get rid of my pair of 3s.
Yay.
So I should have passed it anyways, but look, there's not many cards
It's the
left.
last card.
Oh, wow. That was good that I did that then, because Julie gets the last turn. So I'm adding these cards to my hand, and you don't get to discard stuff when you do it. What are you going to play? Because this is your last
Let's get rid
play.
of the 4.
Well, if you roll bad, you're going to be getting the 2 and the
That's
1.
fine.
Okay.
Okay,
Roll 4
guys, here we
dice.
go.
Julie's really gambling here.
Hey, we live in Las Vegas. What do you expect?
Yeah. 2.
I
So
only
you
have to
only take 1. All right, so now I add these cards. And look, you don't get to do this. I add them to my score pile without being able to discard. So now I flip over the card I banked. And hey, Julie, you're off. You got to do it on the camera.
Sorry.
Okay. There you go. And still, you need to move it down.
Sorry.
It's okay. You're so focused on counting. That's why.
Think at 16.
Okay, 5, 6, 10, 16, 10, 17. So you won.
What?
Yeah, it's good.
Wow.
It's the first time Julie.
It's the first time
Julie
I've ever won.
And this is the second time we've doing the playthrough because we had audio difficulties the first time.
We had to delete it so you guys wouldn't be all like, oh, what
Sometimes
the heck?
the connections on these mics can sound like it's scratching the whole
Yeah.
time. So that's why the review was uploaded first. So if there was a tie, the tied player with the fewest penalty cards wins. You had...
I had 2.
I had 1.
So you would have won.
I would have won if it was a tied. But Julie won
I
by
can't
having the
believe
least
it.
points. Good job.
Yeah, well, thank you.
All right, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Hope you guys had fun, and we'll see you soon.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.